Hello, welcome to my channel, Save Infinity. In this video, I just wanted to do a quick little reading for you from the Divine Feminine Archangel Oracle deck. So if this message has found you, then I trust that it is for you. However, as always with timeless collective readings, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and use your own discernment. Okay. Let's see what messages of guidance wish to come through for you today. Angels, archangels, God, Soul, Spirit, Mother Gaia. Which messages of guidance wish... Oh, that was too many to come through. Which messages of guidance wish to come through for the collective today? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Angels, archangels, what messages of guidance wish to come through? Angels, archangels, we'll go one or two more, please. One or two more. Let's see if one more wants to come out. Otherwise, we'll take those three. We might end on that one. All right. Maybe if I pop it like this. There we go. Okay, so we've got 4 here. We have number 12, Seraphina, Ascension. Number 19, Dreams, Decoding Messages. Then number 16, Clairsentience, Trust Your Gut. And then number 41, Soulmate, Romance is on the Horizon. So number 12, the first card here, Seraphina, comes with an affirmation, I am that I am. Okay, so this card's, just coming out to, signify that you are, on a spiritual journey, like an ascension type journey, if you will, as all souls, are, on some form of journey in different, levels and aspects, towards enlightenment and returning to source and all that sort of, vibe and aspects. Here's this card is coming out to say that your energy and awareness is enhancing and expanding at this time, at this point of your journey. And you may have recently experienced, a kundalini type of awakening or activation, or maybe about to experience a kundalini type activation that'll really, catapult your awareness in many regards and your ability to, tap into sort of different sort of spiritual aspects. And so, as part of that, you may experience some sort of like physical symptoms as well. So, not to be alarmed by that at all, as you're kind of, your body is healing and your energy centers, recalibrate, your chakra is recalibrating, you're attuning to higher vibrational energy. All that can, bring about like physical symptoms as well, not only the sort of physical symptom commonly associated, with a kundalini type awakening where you have that energy from the base of your spine, kind of working its way up, through your chakra systems as it works its way up your spine, to the tip of your crown, really like catapulting through. You also may, feel sort of like tingling sensations throughout your body, hear high-pitched, sounds or frequencies in one or both of your ears, wake up during the night or have restless sleeps, or, really, really vivid dreams, which is funny with the next card being dreams. or even just feeling a bit spacey or lightheaded as you're adjusting to new energies and frequencies. But to know that all of that is normal and part of such a process. Obviously if you're experiencing any sort of physical symptoms you're alarmed about or what have you, to still seek medical advice in that regard if that feels right for you. But to also know that such things can be experienced with a kundalini type awakening, or just ascension and spiritual awakening in general as well. So to not feel so alarmed if that does occur for you. So not only is this card letting you know that your own spiritual understanding and awareness is soaring to even greater heights and expanding at a new level, that you also are being encouraged to teach others what you have learned along your journey as well, knowing that you are prepared to do so. Not only have you learnt knowledge in this lifetime, but your soul also holds lots of knowledge that even you might be surprised by, through all your different lifetimes and incarnations, that you really can share with others along your journey as well. Not always just being the student, but also sometimes being the teacher as well, which also in many aspects helps you as a student as well, right? Helping others can help ourselves, and teaching others can teach ourselves as well. And also just the importance of when going through all these different sort of energetic changes or what have you, and expanding our awareness and such, to remain grounded, not only within yourself, to your own life force energy, but not feeling alone in that either, and that you can also go ground in nature or in whatever way works for you as well, with trees, meditation, baths, crystals, but really allowing yourself to ground the energy and insights or what have you. If they do, the energy does start bubbling up a bit for you, knowing that you can ground that within yourself and outside of yourself, to really help you stay grounded and stabilized as you move through this next phase and chapter of your spiritual journey. And then the next card, dreams, comes with an affirmation: I vividly remember my dreams. Okay, so this card's coming out as a reminder and guidance to remember and recall your dreams. We can go on all sorts of type of adventures while we're sleeping and dreaming, and often those dreams can hold important messages or insights for us from our deeper subconscious within ourselves, or even from our spirit team, or passed on loved ones, or what have you. And to not only feel excited and implored to really explore your dreams and explore those different dream realities in a fun sort of way, but also taking steps to try to remember your dreams more, not only to assist you in being more lucid during your dreams, but to also to be able to really integrate and take on any messages and guidance that are being received during your sleep as well. And so you could do so by consciously kind of declaring or stating that you will remember your dreams as you are about to go to sleep, kind of making that conscious, intentional mental note to really prime your energy and your consciousness for remembering your dreams. Or upon waking, writing your dreams down in a dream journal to be able to remember them more easily and reflect on them later. And also, not being alarmed by any nightmares or anything like that that you could have, and just knowing that that's also just another way for, your body and energy and soul and what have you to, release and process certain traumas as well while you are sleeping. And, knowing as well that dreams aren't always so straightforward as well. You don't have to take like the literal meaning from the literal event. Sometimes it's more symbolic messages or symbolic meaning as well. So your dreams, might become more vivid during this time, especially, going through an ascension type journey. And so not being alarmed by that, and allowing yourself, to enjoy that, and to also, take on any guidance that you can from those, wonderful dream adventures that we do go on. Then the next card, clairsentience, comes with the affirmation, my gut instinct is always accurate. I trust my feelings. So this card is coming to let you know that, your gift of clairsentience or clear feeling, I should say, is, developing more within you, and maybe developing more at this time as you go through this sort of ascension journey. And so that, that form of psychic awareness that we all do have the ability to have is, your sort of like intuitive inner guidance that can be related to, those gut feelings, or to your solar plexus, chakra area that goes, through your abdomen, tummy area. So really trusting any instinctual feelings that pop up for you, and feeling that energy, within that tummy area, and the guidance that you intuitively feel from that. You might be able to sense, when someone's energy's off, like when they're speaking a mistruth or something, or you might be able to kind of do well at predicting, someone's energy or character traits, or just knowing certain things that, about situations or what have you, but just really, being encouraged to follow that gut instinct, and to see that as a sign that yes, you do have that ability to tap in that way, and allow yourself to discern that energy and those feelings in that way. Is the more you do so, and the more that you trust that, the stronger and better that sort of connection will get for you. So knowing you can trust your intuition, and trust those feelings, and that, you do have those sort of natural psychic abilities that probably will become, heightened for you during this stage as well. So don't be alarmed by that, and just to trust it more, and trust your inner knowing. Then the final card here, soulmate, comes with an affirmation, I am surrounded by love. Okay, so this card's, an exciting one to come out, particularly, if you are someone that has been trying to sort of manifest romance or something like that in your life, or something that aligns for you. As this card does, it kind of is a sign that, such a connection is on its way to you, or about to blossom and bloom into your life. And although, soulmates can, typically take the form of, many shapes and sizes, it doesn't always have to be a romantic sort of relationship. It can be a friendship, or a family member, or a business partner, or what have you. But this card in particular is about a romantic soulmate. So this exciting, wonderful sign and news for you if you've been feeling like something like that may be coming, or that's just like another sign and synchronicity for you. Or if you have been working toward manifesting such a thing into your life, then it's a sign here from the angels that yes, that is on the way, and is being delivered, or is about to blossom and bloom for you. And if you already are in a relationship already, or already have met someone, then it's just, a great sign and synchronicity here for you that, no, you're not crazy, or no, you're not just, getting overexcited or what have you, that this is a soulmate relationship and is that sort of beautiful soul bond connection here. And you can, freely fall into it and enjoy it for all that it is. And knowing as well, I was more mentioning with past lives and stuff here with this past card that, often soulmates, the reason, they are a soulmate and that we have that strong energetic, bond and familiarity, I can't say that word well, is because, you do have past lives or shared together, or, certain shared soul journeys together that can bring about that energetic resonance and alignment that's not only being built in this lifetime but has already been forged in past lifetimes too, that allows the current relationship to really be enhanced energetically in so many of those beautiful and wonderful ways. And so if any sort of past life memories or feelings or energies do arise from being in a relationship with someone or meeting someone, to not feel too overwhelmed or to disregard such things or to worry about it too much at all, and just see it for all that beauty and magic that it is, and really allowing yourself to trust your gut and tap into that clairsentience feeling in that regard. With the dreams card as well out here, it might also be a little sign as well that you might see your soulmate in your dreams before you meet them, or after you meet them. You might have certain dreams about them that really kind of give you some extra tips or guidance, or little signs and synchronicities in that regard about that sort of relationship for you. So to really help you trust your intuition in that aspect, that yes, this is something I can fall into, and there is some sort of underlying energetic soul meaning here that I can trust and cherish and foster in a beautiful, magical way, without that fear or concern. All right, so altogether a really beautiful message here, that you are ascending and activating more spiritual awareness and knowledge at this time. So to ground yourself and to not be alarmed by such things, and to also share all that knowledge that you have been learning. And that, as part of that, your clairsentience and intuition and inner gut feeling is, could really be enhancing at this time. And so to go with the flow of that, and to really trust yourself and trust those feelings to strengthen that connection and accuracy even more. And, to decode the messages received in your dreams, and, write them down, or however it works for you, to try to, remember your dreams more. Knowing that, certain guidance may be coming through for you from your dreams to help you along in this journey, and to trust your gut in that regard too. And that also, a beautiful, wonderful soulmate relationship is here for you, whether it's a relationship you're already in, or, one you're about to encounter, or what have you, but a great little, sign and encouragement there for you as well. So it sounds like a really, magical time and journey for you in this phase. So to really, appreciate all the wonder and magic that can bring for you, and allow yourself to fall into and experience all that, beauty and joy and excitement that all of that, wonder and great, magical times can bring, as you kind of enhance into these new chapters for yourself. Allow this beautiful, wonderful phase to be exciting and magical for yourself, rather than daunting and stressful. Knowing that, you can trust yourself, and you are supported by the angels here with this beautiful and wonderful message. All right, well, I hope, it's resonated here for you in some aspect, and given you some form of clarity and guidance for your, your wonderful, magical journey ahead. All right, might leave this one here now. Sending you so much peace, love, light, and blessings as always. Bye.